observed through a sliding glass door 2 suspects in the apartment engaged in the disturbance, and 1 male suspect was armed with a handgun. The same suspect with a gun in his hand then walked towards the front door where the officers had just knocked on the exterior and announced themselves. Recognizing the potential threat to their safety and the safety of others, the officer at the rear patio immediately yelled a warning of gun, 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 and the officer discharged his approved firearm and struck the male suspect. The second male suspect that was involved in the disturbance then opened the apartment door and was removed from the apartment. Officers then made entry into the apartment, took the suspect into custody, and rendered first aid. At approximately 2:30 a.m., the injured suspect was transported to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The other male subject involved in the disturbance did not sustain any injuries. The officer-involved shooting incident was captured on the officer's body-worn cameras, and per APD policy, the video related to this incident will be released within 10 business days. The one officer that discharged his department-approved weapon has 7 months of service with the Austin Police Department, and per APD protocol, the officer will be placed on administrative duty. APD will conduct 2 concurrent investigations into the officer-involved shooting, a criminal investigation conducted by the APD Special Investigations Unit in conjunction with the Travis County District Attorney's Office, and an administrative investigation conducted by the APD Internal Affairs Unit with oversight of the Office of Police Oversight. As we learn more details, we will provide them to you. Anyone with information is encouraged to call APD Special Investigations Unit at 512-974-6840 or Capital Area Crime Stoppers at 512-472-8477. For Capital Area Crime Stoppers submission, you may submit a tip online at austincrimestoppers.org, and you may remain anonymous. Again, this investigation is in its early stages and all the information is preliminary. However, I will open it up for a few questions.
Do you have any information about the nature of the disturbance that they were originally called to? Was it yelling, shouting? Kind of what was that disturbance?
It was just what we had from the caller from the 911 that described it as a physical disturbance.
As what?
As a physical disturbance. Mm-hmm.
Chief, do you know the relationship between the occupants and the apartment?
The relationship is unknown at this time. Thank you.
What's the status of the person to the hospital? They're life-threatening, non-life-threatening?
The suspect that was struck was transported to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.